Right, welcome to another investigation. And this one is about work, right? Because work and the idea of being work is a very big thing at the moment, right? Yeah, work, right? It's big in American politics with Donald Trump saying it and all that, right? And it's like big on the sort of certain news channels in Britain and all that as well, probably Australia as well and all that, right? Yeah, as you can see there, Scrabble points work 11 twin pillars, right? But there's a bit of a piss take in this work idea, right? And as you can see there, past of wake, right? A wake is what happens when it's something to do with death and that, right? But this work, right? So we know the codes, right? We know that the E and the W is threes, right? So you got the 33, right? In the work, and that leaves with the work here, right? So basically, it's like symbolising out that everyone teasing that everything's okay, right? There's like all this stuff going on, but it's basically saying, like in the midst of it, their own masons and that, right? But the urk here, right? Also becomes the urk, right? The urk, like with or without the freon, right? It becomes the urk. So, and this is referring to the Royal Urk, right? Which is basically the T program itself, like the trans program, the Royal Urk. When you're sort of inside the Royal Urk, you're safe from the outside world and all this. You're hiding, like the idea of the King Charles or whatever hid in the Royal Urk, right? He hid in the Royal Urk, so it's the idea of a disguise, right? Which comes to the trans type of thing, right? Hiding in the Royal Urk, right? So hiding in this Masonic T program, right? The first used in the 1940s political term by black Americans, right? But there's a piss take in this type of thing, right? There's the wake, right? Which is obviously to emerge from sleep, stop sleeping. And also watch or vigil, beside the body of someone who has died, right? Of course, think about that because they're wishing to get rid of all the natural people and all this, right? So they're in the midst of a wake type of thing. They're saying goodbye to the old-fashioned type of people, right? Natural race that they're wishing to get rid of, right? Of course, the opposite of work is sleep, right? So basically, when they're applying this idea of work, right, they're giving it a negative connotation, so that if you work, it's bad. You're like a fanny, you're in you're in the negative way. There's something weak about you and all this if you work, right? So they want people to remain asleep. So if you're thinking about being work is bad, so the opposite is sleep, right? So it's like a simple mind word associations in the mind. So work is bad, so go back to sleep type of thing. See, there's no reason to be work. What you should be sleep. Of course, you have this piece here from the Bible, right? You have some ideas about work, right? Donald Trump goes after work Marxists. Yeah, a lot of work stuff, right? They use work quite a bit, but it's applied in a way, right? That it's a negative thing. See, if you work, you're funny and that some form of arsehole, like, or whatever. They don't like work, right? It's basically royal work, right? Yeah, so again, the idea of hiding, right? King Charles II of England hid, right, to escape the Roundheads and his court and that as well, right? Because if you recall a corona glans penis, right? Think about that, the Roundheads, right? So he hid to escape the Roundheads, right? And this was Boscobel House, George II and the Royal Urk, right? So again, like hiding within this work idea is more good. It's to do with the Royal Oak. Basically their Masonic programming, that, right? Here's the Royal Collection Trust, right? Yeah, Charles II with the Royal Oak. On the, as you can see, painted in the 1600s, yeah, like 1660. So 7 and 6 apply to it. As you can see, 3 crowns, right? Know what the 3's all about. And the tree. The tree again should save. So again, this is like parable of trans. See here, the 3 crowns, read. 5 like things on there. And that's the Charles II or whatever, read. The Royal Oak. Hiding in a great oak tree, read. The hide. Symbol of loyalty to the king, read. To do is within the Royal Oak, right? Boscobel. The boss. The boss. See? The boss. The Royal Oak. Those who hide inside the Royal Oak, say, are loyal to the monarch and that. The Roundheads. Restoration. All good, see? It's all good. King's face peeping from the branches. The more good, right? The king fled with Lord Derby. You know, a royalist seeking shelter at the safe houses of White Ladies Priory. Right? Think about that in relation to that work thing, which is about black people and all this, right? He went to White Ladies Priory. So, you know, there's a lot of good in this stuff, right? It's across the 7. Obviously the 7, right? Near Madeley, Shropshire. So Madeley doesn't know Richard Madeley. I don't know what they're, right? Richard Madeley. Browood. Like a brew. A coven. Brew and coven. And Pollarded. You had a day with eunuchs. Pollard, the pruning system involving the removal of the upper branches of a tree. Indeed, that was similar with goats, right? So it's eunuch type of idea, right? And they're hiding in one of the Boscobel priesthoods, right? The priesthoods. The priest class, right? And Moorsley World Hall, right? Again, remember Moses, the day with the black the Israelites coming, the Exodus and all that. So you've got a hell of a lot of Kurd in this, right? And of course the hide. So the hide is the hid in the tree, hid in the trans disguise. And of course you got Hyde, the Dr. Hyde and the Hyde Park and all that. That's all Kurd. They've been in there. Trans basically, the work tree. And of course the free. Kurd everywhere. The original tree's been damaged. And now the descendant of the original is called the son of Royal Oak. So if you're a son of the Royal Oak, you got your free and you got your son. Of course, there you go. And the present day Prince Charles is well involved with the Royal Oak. The third most common pub name in Britain. And there's Knights of the Royal Oak. Some of the stuff about the work, where like a negative spin on the work idea, see? Yeah. Work. They're always sort of like, calling people who they on work watch. So it's used in type of like a fake outrage type of thing about all this different stuff that's going on. Work. Yeah. Of course they're all on the same side, basically all the left and right ones and all that. They're all bringing about the same end result. Work watch. The Knights of the Royal Oak. And then tendered order of knighthood proposed in 1660. So they like this particular Kurd because you got the 7 and the 6. You got the 7 and the 6. And we know what that is. Basically the big Masonic G, right? And of course the restoration of Charles II. So restoration again is a type of tea drinking idea or a trans idea. As you restore, you restore an old table or a piece of furniture or something, see? It's like, you restoring a person. So it's, it's the D-Woody trans idea, making them into a, and of course you've got the word trans in there. Plus the E's on the end type of thing. You've got the plural and the singular of trans in there, right? So obviously it's the all to do with the English restoration. The Knights of the Royal Oak. So all that stuff is, again to do with this Masonic Kurds and trans. The English Restoration is also known as the Stuart Restoration. Stuart Restoration, right? You got a lot of Kurds here in R88. The Jacobin, of course, Jacob. And the Steward, of course, the stewards, the drink suppliers. So all this stuff to do with trans, all Kurd, restoration.